Are you ready?
You bet.
Getting ready for the LHL playoffs. And we hope that you are as well. Four big games on the lineup next. And yes, we are in the midst of the LHL playoffs. And our first series is going to be Atlanta versus Winnipeg. Now, this was a split series in games 1 and 2. We're going to see games 3 and 4 tonight. Atlanta with a win in game 1. Winnipeg coming back to take game 2. I am Winners with One. I'm here with Aila, and we're here to bring you LHL on DGL as we bring you games 3 and 4 of the playoffs. Atlanta versus Winnipeg, and then Dallas will be taking on the LA Kings. And I'm not sure how that one turned out. I'm sure they will tell us. We're woefully unprepared tonight, show prep-wise, but we are here to bring you the action. And the action comes hot and heavy in a game like this. This is Hockey Question Mark. It is a free-to-play first-person hockey simulator made by Cryptic Sea. You can get it at crypticsea.com. And this is the Legends Hockey League, where they play 3 nights a week on the schedule. It's a tough schedule. It's a grueling schedule. And you put in a lot of work to get to this point of the season. And Winnipeg fought pretty hard just to get into the playoffs. They won on last week's show to get into the playoffs on the last game of the season. And so going up against top seed Atlanta, who they've got out here tonight, NHL Killa, Kapanen, Jarvin is here, Fuzzy Wuzzy, and Taser. That's a solid team right there in blue, and there is a reason why they were the #1 seed going in. That they had a great regular season, and so they will be looking to try to get some wins on the board tonight in these crucial games 3 and 4 of a best of 7. Decide who will go to the LHL finals. But before you go to the finals, playoffs.
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 We're talking about playoffs.
Playoffs.
Yeah. And Aila and I are looking forward to this as now here we go. Who we got for Winnipeg? In red, it is Beaujarzine, the great Canadian superstar. Nina in the net. Big V, the big shooter. Burn Wernham and Crab in a Tree. That is also a very solid team. And again, just a team that works very well together. They got in here and they're trying to carve their way through the playoffs now that they've got a foot in the door. But they are going to have their hands full against an Atlanta team who is, I'm sure, is wanting to come out to a big start. And start we will, as Crab in a Tree now taking it. Down to Bo. He'll send this across, but it's going to go all the way back to the other end of the rink. Nina in the net. Oh, where's he going to go with this? Pressure. He's going to get away. What, the KFC? Who doesn't love the KFC? You know, we were talking about the Colonel coming back from the grave, you know, for those new commercials and stuff. Well, I mean, he sold his likeness a long time ago to them. Oh, and looking for a shot in the middle there. Crab in a Tree. He'll go back for this. And again, they'll go for the pass into the slot, but will not be able to come away with it. Taser will, and he's going up the ice with this. Oh, long shot from downtown is going to go in and make it 1-0. And those long shots can be very effective. That's been one of the things that they've tried to counter these past couple of seasons in LHL with adding an extra player. It's a 5v5 league now instead of 4v4. And it does that to some extent, but yeah, then you get those long distance shots that just kind of drop in weird ways in front of you. And here's one. Oh, trying to shovel it through. Big defensive stop. Is going to dig it out, though, and that will give Winnipeg another possible shot here. Going for it, he does! Beaujarzine with the backhander. The Canadian superstar with the assist from Crab in a Tree will tie this thing up at 1. And this is a bottom seed versus a top seed, and these guys are matched up very well against each other here in the early going. In the first period, this is game 3 of a best of 7. Game 1 going to Atlanta, and game 2 being won by Winnipeg. But here's a chance, broken loose in front. Big save is going to take it away from him. And it was Jarvin back there. Jarvin been quite good all season as well. One thing that is going to change a lot, and they are talking about whether to implement it in the leagues, is this mod that gives the goalie almost full body collision, enough to, and then there's a 5-hole area, so you have to crouch to be able to use the rest of the body and stuff. But I mean, it makes goaltending more goaltending-ish. You can use, I mean, all these guys have got is just a stick to try to fight off some of these ridiculous shots you're going to see from, and this is from a first-person perspective. So it's high skill level involved. Both teams playing at that high level, and again sending one across the middle. That will not go, and here goes Fuzzy Wuzzy. He's going to be looking up the ice for this NHL killer. Again, trying to send it through, but that's a big defensive stop for Winnipeg. And they have been very gritty on defense throughout this, certainly in the later parts of the season. They've really turned it on when they need to. Here's another one coming in from distance, and it will go wide. Jarvin will let it go. They're going to hold on to it, possibly at the point here. Yes, another one! A rocket from the far side, and another big save by Jarvin as that one got into him in front. So now we are under a minute. It is 1-1 in this game. Atlanta and Winnipeg keeping it close to kick things off game 3. A little more wide open than you would expect. A lot of times game 3s are a little more cautious. But both these teams getting their opportunities on the net. Both these teams stepping up defensively and in the net. And here's a shot. Possibly, no, that is blocked. 20 seconds now, and this one will get a little extra on it. Be sent all the way back to Jarvin. Taser coming for it. He will sit in the net for him. 9 seconds now. Will there be time here on the steal? Big V. Oh, that's where he likes to shoot from. He scores! Top shelf for Mama keeps the cookies. It is Big V with the assist from Bo Jarzine. It's going to make it 2-1. And Winnipeg gets one late. And yeah, Big V is deadly from that part of the ring. Just right there for the face-off circle. Just let it fly. It's like Aila Afraidy back there or something. But there you see it in action. And so Atlanta down by 1 here as we start this second period. Chip shot will go wide. See Jarvin take this around the boards. Will they be able to dig this loose here? They do. And so now again, more offensive pressure from Winnipeg, maybe crabbing a tree. No, stolen. And now passing up the ice. They've got room here. Chance across, the big save. And another one coming in. This one well wide of the net. They will try to gather it back up here behind their own net and work it around. And again, the long pass there, but seen and broken up. Both these teams playing very strong in their own zones. Now off the boards. Atlanta trying to move the puck through. Try to catch back up with it on the left side. Now back up at the point. Shot blocked. As they'll try to dig this loose. Again, a scramble for it here in front. And again, they're just not giving them much room to breathe here. They're just really working on the defense. The Atlanta passing game, always very good. That's one of the reasons they've done so well. They pass very well, but yeah, Winnipeg big on defense there. Will it be enough to hold? And these are both teams that have a chance here. And who would have thought? There's one right on. That's going to be saved. And NHL killer on the move here. Yeah, it's been a crazy season of LHL. And they always are. I mean, it is a very busy schedule, and rivalries happen and things happen. And shots like that happen, but what a save. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Stepping it up for sure.
Yeah, it's been pretty quiet on that end, Aila. Strategy? Your thoughts?
Yeah, it's fun stuff.
I think so too. Strategy?
They're going to have to score goals here.
Absolutely. As we go to the 2-minute mark of the second period. Yes, as we once learned, yeah. John Madden taught us the team that can score the most points is the team that's going to win the game. And here's a possible chance to move it through. And again, the Winnipeg defense just tightening up in front. It's converging in the slot, but moving it. Here's another chance again. And Will they hang on to it at the point here? They do. The redirect and the nice move through. NHL killer and Kapanen working a little give and go in front of the net to tie things up at 2, and that was a very impressive play from this Atlanta team, as they are always looking for those opportunities in front of the net. I mean, that's and this one had a chance. It went off a leg there, off a stick and off the post. So, wow.
Shut the barn door.
And so we're down to 2 minutes, or 1 minute, less than 1 minute to be exact, left in the second period. Again, still tied at 2. And this one still could go either way, the way these teams are playing. So just two very different styles, but it's making for an interesting game as a game 3 in the series. And there's an interesting pass and shot in front. Beaujardin once again is second of the game. Crab in a tree on the assist. And Winnipeg takes the lead back again. 17 seconds off the draw. They'll take this one wide to the right. And so we'll be able to get back to this. It's a race to it and finally cleared out. 5 seconds, and that will probably do it. Yes, it will for the second period. So, here's a possible, who knows? Winnipeg comes back after Atlanta comes back. So, should lead to a very exciting third period here, because you really want to win this game. Coming through 5-hole, big V. And Beaujardin will get an assist on that. That was just mostly an unassisted long distance hello from Big V. So now they're both these teams are just going to probably start firing from way back. Boom goes the dynamite, and etc. But here's one closer in. It's going to go a little bit wide as that one came in off the blue line. And so now trying to regain it again, or at least poke it towards Nina in the net here. And now moved out. Here is Bo with it again. The long shot. Save made. Jarvin. And Taser will take this on around as Bo again coming in to do harassment duty for Winnipeg. And now back the other way. Here is a chance. Can he get this? Oh, it just goes underneath him. It's a tough one to pick up. We'll go back here and send a nice backhand pass along the boards. We'll go into the Winnipeg side, but they're going to get it back. And they're just not taking any chances here. They're just going to hang back, play D, shoot early, shoot often. And there's another one. And, looking for the redirect in front. And a nice play off the boards there. Is it going to go through? No, Jarman again with a mighty stop. So now puck still in contention back there. And Winnipeg, wow, they've just been really good at holding on to the puck here. Atlanta will be looking to do the same. They've got time running out on them here in this crucial Game 3 of this series. Winnipeg got in just under the nose. They had to win on the last game of the season to get a chance to play in the playoffs, and they are making the most of the opportunity here as this Game 3, the series tied at 1 currently. So you definitely want to set a tone here, but still enough time to score a couple of goals for this Atlanta team, most certainly. We've seen before that they are not incapable of doing that. And they will try to again. They're going for these long passes. And that one just beyond the blade is going to go through. And Jarvin will get another big stop. And another as he's trying to get this out to his offense. Taken behind the net, looking for the wraparound of Beaujardin, the Canadian superstar, with a hat trick, making it 5-2. And Winnipeg has taken a 3-goal lead here with 1:39 left in the third period of this game 3. This is very big for Winnipeg. Atlanta now trying to get some puck movement going. We'll go to game 4 right after this one. 1:17 to play in this game 1, however, and Winnipeg still forcing the issue into the Atlanta zone. They will finally get this back out and start moving it. And again, the long shot. Oh, but what a stop! Nina knocks it down. And they're moving it back again quickly. 48 seconds left here. And it is looking very much like a Game 3 win for Winnipeg. My goodness.
Well played right there.
Yeah, just a very solid game on offense, on defense. I mean, they did everything you could ask for them to do, and we'll see if that carries over into this game 4. Remember, these teams split their last series, their last 1-1 series, and there he gets one off the outside framework, and here's another one. Oh, that looks like it got a piece of the pipe as well. So that'll do it for game 3 of this playoff series, the semifinals. The winner of this will go on to the LHL finals. And we'll see if they make any changes here. Oh, well, this might take a while, I guess. So. All right, looks like the teams are starting to get ready here. They're taking all the warm-up time. Last second pep talks and all that. But yeah, it's been a great season so far in LHL, and we want to thank everybody who watches the streams and watches the YouTube stuff on the Digital Gaming League YouTube. Some of the most popular videos on DGL are from this very series, so we appreciate you watching. As these teams make it fun to watch, and as you can see, the North American game has gotten pretty good. And so now we go to this game 4 with Winnipeg ahead in the series 2-1. And again, they put it away in the first here with a shot that goes off of the net. Here's another one and slapped away. Atlanta getting in on some defense here. And not surprising, they will have to do a lot of that. Winnipeg been very aggressive on offense. But yes, they are forming a wall right up there up front and keeping that away. So now puck's still loose. Winnipeg with it. Moving along the boards. Bo, nice move there. Shot wide. But that's supposed to be picked back up by Crab. And he'll set him up in front. That one not quite there. And so now the long pass, NHL Killa. Back to Fuzzy Wuzzy. And he'll start to see the Atlanta offense trying to move this thing through. Bo coming back for the puck, though, up to Big V. And he will pop one along the boards. But the double team, Fuzzy Wuzzy there, will take it away. And this one just quickly back and forth here in the early going of this first period. But here's a good chance for NHL Killa. Off the post! Oh, he had plenty of time there, and he was really taking his time with the shot. And the redirect shot there will not go, and so a couple of big opportunities for Atlanta. My goodness.
This is fun to watch.
It really is. Wow, a couple of great opportunities for Atlanta. And now Winnipeg will start working their opportunities as well. Again, it is Bo. And again, it is Crab in a long distance once again. But there to pick it up in front of the crease. Bo Jarzine will score the first point of this game. Burn Wernham, the brother-to-brother assist, makes it 1-0. And wow.
Shut the barn door.
But a chance now for Atlanta will go off the outside of the net. And they're trying to go back for this here. And you see a very tight man-to-man going on between these two teams right now. They're very alert on defense. It's pretty much a must-win game for both these teams. I mean, Winnipeg, it could still be tied at 2-2 if they do lose this, but what an advantage a 3-1 would give them here. But they're going to have to score more than one goal to do it. And here's one cleared out. And they hang on to it. Center ice coming through. Taser there in front to keep that one away. And he'll go ahead and launch. This one's saved. And moved into the corner. So under a minute now, and that one goal has been the only one so far in this game 4. But Winnipeg trying to go ahead 3 games in this series and shock the world. But Atlanta, not a team you can count out easily. They were so good all through the season. They're capable of so many different things. And 16 seconds now, they're going to have to really pick things up here in this second and third period. So Winnipeg they showed up to play tonight. 3 seconds now. That one blocked, and we'll probably do it. Yep. We'll go to the second. 1-0. Your thoughts?
I am at least as amazed as you are.
Yeah, it's just a great run from this Winnipeg team, but here is the chance for Atlanta to slow that train down a bit, and they will begin to do so with Jarvin behind the net. And now moved further into the zone. It will be Winnipeg getting this back. Big V now on the move. Shot blocked on the way. Jarvin finishes it off, and LHL killer will get this out of their end. But coming back through, Bojarzine, as he just kind of caught him out there once again. Big V on the assist. And that's, you get the crash the net after you shoot the puck. That's what that was. And for all these long distance shots, yeah, it's good to just send somebody in to pick up rebounds, because yes, another limitation of being a goalie in this game, yeah, you can't just glove it and draw a whistle. You have to be actively rebounding all the time. There's one that goes across, not quite there. And so now again, Atlanta will have to start from their own zone. First they'll have to get away from Bo. He's got the puck again, being followed very closely here. He will be backed away from it, and Taser, Fuzzy Wuzzy working the 1-2, and they will take it back into the opposite end. 3 minutes left here in the second period, and Winnipeg, again, they've opened up a 2-goal lead here. It's turning into quite a game. And we'll dump it here. We'll see Taser move it back around. And Fuzzy Wuzzy trying to get it away. The shot, the save, though, as Jarvin was there. And he'll just let this one go across the, right in front of the crease. Not through, but just shy of it. Burn Wernham now, taking the puck, leaving it up top. Bo. He'll send it through, crabbing a tree. Jarvin coming out high to play this. And looking for the steal. They will at least get this back in the neutral zone. Oh, no, it looks underneath them, and it is gone. Crabbing a tree. Will try to send it across. Jarvin quickly there. And he is stepping out further to try to shut this offense down, and he's back there to make another big save once again on that one. 1:50 left now. in this period. And there's just a relentless attack from Winnipeg. They've got the puck again. Oh, and just off the outside of the stick. That one will not go. And so, but again, they will retain possession of the puck as they will just take it back into their own zone. But stolen. Blocked shot. And I don't know if they're going to pounce on it here. Try to send it over. That's very nicely done. But there to get it is Atlanta. Oh, he's trying to swat one out of the air. Does not go. He'll come back for this Fuzzy Wuzzy now. Takes the shot. It's going to go wide. And we're under a minute left of the second. A big backhander there on the spin shot. Will not go. And Atlanta, they're getting the shots. They're just not finding the marks they'd like to find here. And so this one batted out of the air into the other end. Jarvin will set things back up again. Oh, possible steal there, Bo. As he will at least force the issue here. Oh, across the net. Through the crease and out. Here's another long shot from Atlanta. See if they try to get something in through the slot there. They do not. It's over on the near side here. 9 seconds. And that's going to do it for the second period. And so this third period, a big one for the season here for Atlanta. And this is a team that was just so dominant throughout the regular season that they just looked so great, and they are 5 minutes away from going down 3-1 to the bottom seed of the playoffs. And you just have to give a nod to how well Winnipeg has played here. Cougars just have no drafts every season. Yeah, that's. Oh, but Fuzzy Wuzzy at the 4:20 mark of the third period. NHL killer on the assist. And again, yes, we cannot count out this Atlanta team too quickly. And we're certainly not going to here. But yeah, they've got to turn it up here in the third, and that's a good way to start in the first minute of the third period. Getting one back. And now again, he will fire from distance. And again, Nina on the stop. Nina been very good this season as well. Probably will face a lot more of those long shots as we go through these next few minutes, as we'll see Atlanta just try to launch what they can at the net. But they've got to get the puck away from Winnipeg, who's really had a lot of time holding it here. And across. That's going to bounce in front for a beautiful attempt that will go wide. So they are keeping the pressure on, and the body up there will separate the puck from the player. And again, Winnipeg is going to get the puck back and dump it in. 3 minutes left. Working the clock, working the passing game. And Atlanta, just not a lot of room to shoot, and that's a big block there. He stops the shot from even getting past the defender. Oh, trying to sneak one through, and it's going to go all the way back in. Jarvin now coming out big. They're pulling the goalie, I suppose. Yes, it looks very much that way. No, he's going back now. As he's got grabbing a tree right on him. But 220 now, and again, trying to get one of those off the stick, the redirection shot. And again through, but not in, as that had a lot on it. Just could not hold on to it. But here coming through the point, the shot again, hitting a stick on the way through. And just a lot of traffic in front of the net right now is kind of stifling both sides. Shot, though, will go wide. That could have been a big one for Atlanta. They need one more to get the tie here, at least, to try to push things into an overtime period. But again, Winnipeg looking very strong tonight. They are having a good night. And here once again, the Canadian superstar, Beaujarcy, the chip shot. He shoots and scores. The hat trick is going to make it 3-1. And if they can pull this off, and they are 1 minute away from doing so, they will be up 3-1 in this series. Just a superlative night of hockey for Winnipeg. And they may not be done here. Oh, there's the big save by Jarvin. He came out, and he has seen enough of this. And he played well, made a lot of good saves, but it's just they had such a good passing game worked up. Able to find each other on the ice and connect on the shots that they got. Atlanta did get quite a few shots here, but just weren't able to get them on the inside of the outside framework. And so that is going to do it for our first series. A big night for Winnipeg as they take games 3 and 4. We'll be right back. Yeah, and about to get ready for our second series of games. It is games 3 and 4 tonight in the LHL playoffs. And coming up, it's going to be Dallas versus LA. Now, in the first two games of this one, which occurred along with the other games on Sunday night, we are told that Dallas won both of those. One of them went to overtime. But currently, Dallas holding a 2-0 lead in the series over LA. So, again, we talk about big nights for these teams. This is definitely a big night for this LA team to try to get back in this series. And as we have seen, one night can make a big difference. If everybody shows up and has that fire and is ready to get it done, see some amazing things in this game. But that's the story, and things about to get underway shortly. So stay with us. Yes, get hype.
Smoke any motherfucker that sweats me. Any asshole that threatens me. Smoke any motherfucker that sweats me. Any asshole that threatens me. Smoke any motherfucker that sweats me. Any asshole that threatens me. Smoke any motherfucker that sweats me. Any asshole that threatens me. Any asshole that threatens me.
All right, and hopefully 2 warm-ups were enough to get things going here. So we are, if this is correct, about 40 seconds away from getting things started here. And it looks like we are. Yes, LA will be in blue. It's Gretzky, Billiam, Proper Cheese, PK Paching, and Ape. And for Dallas, Sammy, Deloriex, Dick Doug, Tall Midget, and Dalfan. let games 3 and 4 begin. Let the cartoons begin. So now down around Billiam, he will be playing tonight. He was excited about getting in tonight's game. Let's see if he can make a difference here for this LA team. Like I said, they are down 2 games in this series as we go to this game 3 and 4. So coming away with a win or 2 tonight. Well, they're going to have to. It is a best of 7. If my math is correct, long distance PK Paching. And he has been good all season. Those he can handle pretty well. Oh, but here's one off the post. The rebound will go just up and over. And so, a couple of chances there. And now LA gets it back. Chipped through. And we'll see Dalfan go ahead and carry this all the way around. He's looking for that long pass. Now chased down Deloriax. Proper cheese there first. And he will get the cross-ice pass going. But broken up, picked back up now, shot through, save made once again. By Dalfan, the backhand, that's going to go wide. And so both these goalies seeing some action in the first couple of minutes of this game 3. But yeah, like we said before, LA kind of up against it here, so they are fighting for their playoff lives. The shot blocked there as they are able to get back on defense. And now we'll try to begin something on offense, but that is quickly sent back into their own zone. PK will take this now. Moved around to Ape. And he was trying to use the boards to get around it. Hit something in between there, and finally will be going back to center ice. But they're managing to hold on here and just slowly move this through. But it will be broken up there. And now slowing down to take this. Here comes Dallas on the move. Deloriax. Puck jammed up there. He will get it back, and that one does go across again in front of the net, but not close to the line. So now we'll see Gretzky trying to just get this out of the zone and get something going there. They try to get the quick pass out to the neutral zone, but they're able to at least hold it in the Dallas zone for a moment there before it is cleared out. So no score just yet for either one of these teams, but there's some shots coming in, and Gretzky puts the biscuit in the basket to make it 1-0. And again, we're seeing these long shots, very effective in the playoffs. It's like the Women's World Cup. That one shot from the mid-stripe. We're seeing a lot of shots like that here in these hockey games, because it is very difficult to defend as a goalie. That's why I'm very interested in this mod that could make the position a lot stronger, because these guys are already insanely good with what they're able to do with the limited tool set that they're given. So to be able to have pretty much full body collision, they'll still see, just like that, there'll still be something to get through, but it also makes things more interesting for the shooters as well. Some of these guys don't let them fool you. They can put it wherever they want to in whatever part of the net. A lot of the time, the high-level forwards for all of these teams in the playoffs. And so, even with that, only one goal scored so far here in this first period. As we go to the second, LA down by 2 in the series, currently with a 1-goal lead. And again, a chance. Yeah, that's true. You'll see the goalie says Big Face. This is a double jump at the goal. Just try to get up in the air and present a bigger target to try to stop the puck. But yeah, it is an inexact science at the moment. So. But even with that, it's been a very competitive season this season in LHL. And certainly continues to be at this point of the season here in the postseason. Very tightly wound game here as a shot by LA will go wide there. And now it will be Sammy to start moving this in for Dallas. Deloriax, usually you'll see him get in and attack the net quite a bit, but they have been keying on him. You can see them. They'll get 2 guys right there swarming on him as soon as he comes across the line. And now bodied off the puck. We'll see if Dial can move it out. First, it's going to go back into the corner for Sammy, who will clear it around, but held in. And again, we're seeing this LA team do a good job of keeping it in the offensive zone of Dallas. And see, there they are looking for that long pass to Dial, just not able to thread it through all the people who were in front of it. So now cleared in the corner. And out and around. PK to take this now. We're about halfway through the regulation time of Game 3. And we're looking at a 1-0 lead here right now, with LA trying to add to that. Dallas trying to get something on the board. As again, passing lanes disrupted. Just not able to get things through. They're just doing a bang-up job keeping those lanes blocked. Your thoughts?
My thoughts?
Your thoughts?
Good times so far. What do you think?
Well, I have to agree. It's a very good time so far, and especially for that Winnipeg team. That was a big series for them tonight. And now LA hoping to have similar success. Dallas coming through. And this one just sort of shoveled out to the neutral zone. We'll tick down to the 1-minute mark of the second period. And this one, a very closely played game. Not a lot of scoring, quite a few opportunities for scoring, but again, you don't get to this point of the playoffs without playing good defense. So both these teams really handling up on D. 45 seconds now. Again, another chance, and it'll try to drag one through there, but it does get blocked on the way in. 30 seconds now. sending it to the slot. Nobody home for it. So now back the other way, Deloriax. Room now. Tall midget in front. They're going to have a chance. Here he shoots and scores. And again, finally some room on the ice. Just a little bit of real estate opened up. And with a player like Aila, he doesn't need a lot of real estate to work with. Just give him enough space, and he will deliver with a shot like that to tie things up at 1 as we near the end of the second period. And yeah, that'll do it. We'll go to the third. Tied up at 1. And so a big game 3, but so far from both these teams. Dallas hoping to finish off this LA team tonight, which they can do with a couple of wins. Sounds like a pretty good series that they had, game 1 and 2 on Sunday. The first game, Dallas won, and then the second game, I believe, was the one that went to overtime for a decision, which was in the favor of Dallas. So LA at least coming close enough to drive it past regulation. And as we've seen with teams like the NHL Blackhawks, if you can get a team into overtime, you've got a chance to make something happen. Not saying that overtime will happen in this game necessarily, but you never know. We are tied up now. 4 minutes left to decide it in regulation, though, and so now we'll see Dick Doug take this pass long. It will be broken up on its way in. And again, both teams searching those lanes out for those pass attempts. And this one coming all the way through, and Dalfan has to make a quick save as the backhand rebound shot will go wide there. And so LA starting to move the puck in again. They've got room here, and quickly that one is denied by Dalfan. Said about 3 people triangled up there, trying to set something up in front of Dalfan. He is there to break up the pass, and we'll go to the 3-minute mark of the third period. And again, LA probing through the zone here, and now this one will go back to the other end, that is to say. Aila?
Yes, Winters.
It's been pretty quiet tonight back there. Your thoughts? Your thoughts?
It has certainly been a spectacle,
To say the least. And it is becoming even more of a spectacle as we wind it down here to the 2-minute mark of the third period with a tie score. An important game. Oh, almost an own goal there, as that took a bounce off an LA stick, and this one taking a bounce off a Dallas stick in a favorable way for them. They'll hold on to the puck as we go under 2 minutes of regulation. So again, trying to get the O started, falling back on D here. Dalfan clearing it out. Proper cheese there to get the pass off for LA. Looking long. Ape in the corner up to Proper Cheese. And this one sails high, but it will land in a good spot for them to pick it back up here. Moving through it is sent out. And so Dallas playing strong defense as well as we near the 1 minute mark of regulation. This game Can somebody get a goal in this next minute? If they don't, it will truly be the next goal that wins it. 47 seconds now. Looking for that shot. It will go over the net. And now back down Sammy. Sending through. Again picked up. And resent by LA. 29 seconds. Here is Dallas again. Just held up in the neutral zone. They're having to go back to chase this one. 17 seconds now, and it looks like these teams are going to be contempt. Oh, hello, Mr. Ford. Yes, they will be content to take this one to overtime. Or possibly, no, the shot! Oh, but just shy of the net. It just ran out of room back there. He drew even with the net before making the shot, and so we will go to extra time here in this game 3. A tension-packed affair. And so that seals the deal. Next goal wins it. And here's one that is a shot from way back. Try to bounce this in front. It still hangs out behind the net there. And so Dial, he's been looking to add to his totals here tonight. We're used to seeing him score a bunch more goals than this. But yes, it's all these teams are definitely tightening up their defensive positions for the playoffs. We've seen that all night. Here's the shot. Oh, he's got room. The drop pass. Chip through. Shoots. Scores. Dick Doug. With the assist from Deloriax, Dick Doug, the hero of Game 3. And the GGs come out. And so Dallas has put this LA team on the brink of elimination. Can they survive this Game 4? We're about to find out. This is Dallas, so they'll probably take their entire 5-minute warm-up. So stay with us. All right, game 4 of this series is about to start happening here. So yeah, Burn Wernham's right. Yeah, it's Dallas likes to use their warm-up time to hype things up, but yeah, LA has got to be thinking about what kind of adjustments they can make here as they find themselves down 3 games in this series. One more would do it for their season, so. And we'll see the teams switch colors. Not confusing at all. Dallas will be in blue, LA in red now. And so that is LA with the puck, but stolen chance here, Deloriax. And a beautiful move to shoot and score as he draws it straight in there. And so Dallas getting started early, and that's kind of what Dial was probably hoping to do a little bit more of in that last game. We've seen him have so many great nights of scoring here in the LHL. And that one's going on net. Oh, it had a chance. It's PK just let it go like frozen. It just bounced off the post. He was expecting that one to go a little bit wider than it did. But either way, it is out of the net. And so we stay at 1-0 here in the first period. We're very early on, about a minute and a half in. And Dallas trying to sweep this LA team and get into the finals. But LA, they've got a chance here. Gretzky shoots and scores from the middle. And we've seen them do that. That's one of the things that got them into this postseason, was just performances like that from Gretzky. But here's one off the break that is going to get cleared out, held in, sent through, and Dial to chase this down. It is chopped away. Ape there to pick it up. And this will get away from everybody. And it really gets away from everybody now, as this one flies around the rink. Set up, sent through. Big save, PK. The backhander. Oh, and he sends it right at you. That's action shot there. And Dalfan had to get a stick on that. Now circling around LA, trying to get in position, but it is going to be back in the hands of Dallas. The backhander, another huge save by PK. My goodness.
And my goodness as well.
Oh. Yeah, Aila, we have seen some great performances in the net all season long, and many of those have come from the two keepers that we're seeing tonight, PK and Dalfan. There's swing and a miss, and Dial's going to try to hunt this down, but it's going to go back the other way. Gretzky, look at him move around the boards, and he gets it almost all the way through. They will at least hold it in here. And now they're just going to be content to get it back to PK. So we near the 1 minute mark of the first period. And here's another one that just slides in between everyone and goes behind the net. Cross-ice pass. Sammy hanging on to it. Shot blocked. Picked up though. Oh, and that one rattling around the boards. It will be going all the way back to the other end. Tall midget there to pick it up. Sammy waiting for it here. 40 seconds now. Parabola in the game. And he gets a stick on it for a minute there, and it is going to be Sammy who delivers it into the zone. They will try again to set something up in front. Nobody there to follow that one in. And so now going from one point of the blue line to another. 10 seconds now. Pass across. And that'll take us to the second. 1-1 tie game here in game 4. Dallas 3-game lead in his best of 7. They're hoping to close things out tonight. But LA putting in a lot of work so far, and so we are looking at a tie game with 2 more periods of regulation to go. Again, first game went to OT. First game tonight, I should say. Games 2 and 3 of the series went to overtime. And this one coming through, Dig Dug will shoot and score for Dallas to make it 2-1. It will be an unassisted one, and this puck, oh, where is this going to go? Right there in the neutral zone. For Dick Dug to pick it back up again. And so they take a lead here in period 2 of this game 4. Wow.
Nothing but quality.
Yeah. Strategy?
I think that in this case, defense is key.
It's really going to be as we near the end of this game. There's one off the post, and Deloriak's there to follow it in as second of the game. And again, shoot the puck, crash the net. And you see it pay off there for Dallas. And so the hole gets a little deeper for LA here, as they're going to have to come back from behind with a shot on, and the rebound will go wide. Initial save made there, Dalfan. And they will go ahead and dump and chase on this one. So Dallas very much dictating the pace of the game so far in this game 4. PK with the puck. The pass held on to here. The triple team finally will get it away from him. And again, just trying to get some room. This one close in front. PK is there. He will make the stop. At the 2.5-minute mark of the second period. Again, LA. The season is on the line. Can they come back? This could be their last game. The shot, the save, PK. And if it is, it won't be because PK did not play well in the net. He has made some spectacular saves. So he's coming up big here in the second. And Dalfan doing all he can back there on the other side. So, yes, another goaltender battle. Unsurprising. And the shot here, yeah, unfortunately I do the camera work on these, yeah. Which is to say, very little camera or none at all. So, Just enough to show you the action and try to get the angles that are good for things like did somebody goalie interference or not. But yes, generally I prefer the good old EA Sports NHL view. Well, I've seen some of those Russian casts, all the fancy overlays and stuff, and they're just using the basic spectator, you know, just on the side of the rink. But this one, oh, not over the line. So close. So close once again from this Dallas team, and they have just really been putting on a performance. But here's a shot. This will go just shy of the net. Now rebounding through, looking for man in front. And so 10 seconds now. Had that long pass. Almost hooked up there, but it will not go. 3 seconds now. We will go to the third period with that score, 3-1. And so it's now LA's turn. They've got to fight in this third period to stay in this series. They've put a different lineup out here tonight. And they've tried to do some different things. And Gretzky, that's the kind of stuff they're going to have to see more of. We saw it all season long. Gretzky, so good. So much good 1v1 stuff from Gretzky. But here's stolen and a nice shot block as it was coming in for Dallas. Now the chance possibly the other way. No, it is going to be sent back down and around. And again, we'll see Gretzky try to get a handle on this. Yeah, he had a great season, and just so much like taking on a whole team, just weaving his way through them. And so with 3.5 minutes, another shot and score. Deloriax make it 4-2. With 3:50 left in the third period. And this one is looking very good for Dallas. And sorry if there's a buzzing on the stream. Well, we're almost done here as it is, it looks like, with the way these teams, the way Dallas has really sprung to life here. Dick Dug with his second of the game. Deloriax will get the assist, and 5-2 is your scoreline. And Dallas looking like a team who is ready for the finals. But here's a shot and score. Gretzky. He's going to keep this close. He's got all three of the Kings' goals. We've seen him do that a lot. Like we said, he's been very powerful on offense this season. And so he's really going to have to try to keep that up. But puck stolen here. Bouncing through, shot in front. Possible chance here. Can they get to it? Yes, they've got time, and will fire a huge save. As P.K. Paching looked like he got almost knocked back from the force of that one, but he backed up to see it and make the stop, and so keeps his team in it with saves like that. 2.5 minutes left. Third period. L.A. needs more goals. Oh, the shot there. Stopped by the defense. Now sent through again. possible chance for Dallas. Going for the wraparound. Save made. Again, PK Paching. 2 minutes now. They've got to get it out of their zone to try to score some points. And all the stick handling, the patience. Deloriax. And he's brought back to life like Evanescence with 4 goals here. 6-3 is the score, and now we'll see LA trying to move stuff through with the Gretzky and the rest of the team. But again, Dallas will get the puck back. 1.5 minutes left, and it is looking like the end of the season for LA. A good season for them, but yeah, this is just a big performance again tonight from this Dallas team. They won the first game of tonight in overtime, and the second one they're just doing by the good old-fashioned goal scoring way. So empty net looking at. 1 minute left. And so LA not able to get the puck away from this Dallas team as time ticks down. "38 seconds. And yeah, the brooms may be coming out. The shot blocked. LA trying to generate some offense late. Puck loose, though, for Dallas. Left on the shot and score as Deloriax finds Sammy up at the top of the point and makes it 7-3. And they're going to have another one launched, and this one will go wide. And so the LA season will come to an end here, and Dallas is the first team to punch their ticket for the LHL Season 7 Finals in a strong fashion with a 7-3 win in the nightcap. That's going to do it for us. Aila, are you there? Can you hear me?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, we saw some excellent games tonight. We'll have these up later on the YouTube Digital Gaming League. Follow us at IBN Casting, Winners with One, IBN Aila, and just we appreciate everybody's attention to these games and to this league. Final thoughts?
Just a quick thank you to all the teams, all the viewers, and our friends on Twitter. This has been a great season to watch from up here in the booth. Feel free to follow us on all of the social media stuff.
Yes, indeed. And so from all of us here at IBN and the Digital Gaming League, I'm Winners with One. And thanks to everybody who joined the chat. Xanthir, good to see you. And Burn Wernham. And the whole crew is here. Billiam, Big V. And for all the teams that played, and we'll see you next time. We'll see what's up with the sound and all that. I think I know what's up with sound, but that's easy enough to fix. But until next time, and I guess we'll be back next Tuesday for the finals.
Finals, yay.
Finals.
Yes, the finals.
We'll see you then, fam. Good night.